ran so far with Blake. And we're fucking
anyways, like I was telling you, my doctor told me I should get on Ozempic because it suppresses your hunger. And I go, oh, you think I eat because I'm hungry?
Why does anybody eat boredom?
To feel.
Welcome back to Ran So Far with Blake. My name's Ran.
I'm Joey Chestnut.
Oh no, dude. What are you going to eat? 83 hot dogs in 10 minutes with buns?
Yeah, I want to fucking feel something today.
I want to feel something
I wonder
today.
if that's why he does it.
You know what he probably feels? Having to take a giant poop.
He probably just wants to throw up.
Huh?
He probably just wants to throw up.
Nah, he wants to poop.
Throw up? Like gang signs?
Yeah,
like gang signs.
You eat 83 hot dogs and you're like, damn, I think I'm a fucking
You're
Latin
smelling
king.
blood.
83 hot dogs, you're like, I guess I'm a Latin king. Blake, I watched Adolescence.
Did you really?
I did. Me and my girl, we ran through that son of a bitch.
What'd you think?
It was all right. You know, it was fine. It was like, to me, it wasn't British enough. And also, how about that little guy from Snatch, man? The little fucker, the dad.
Oh,
Bro, that guy can
Boardwalk.
act his
dude,
asshole
that's what I'm
out,
saying.
dude.
He's gonna win something.
Dude, he better win something.
He's amazing.
He's
that's what I was saying.
amazing. The little kid's okay.
The little kid I thought was good.
The wife and the dad are crushing. The
I
Snatch
thought
guy,
the wife was okay, but the Al Capone from Boardwalk Empire, they're talking about the same guy,
Yes,
Stephen
dude.
Graham.
That's his name.
He is
bro, he's incredible. Dude.
fucking so good. I mean,
He's incredible, man. I was like shocked at how good that
I thought
guy.
the therapist was good too. I thought that whole episode was really
Yeah,
good.
the therapist lady was good. I thought the public defender guy was great.
Oh yeah.
Susie made a remark that he was like pretty much. She was like, "Dude, you couldn't have cast a better public defender." She was like, "He was a real one." I was like, "How about the cop? How about the little short black guy?"
Yeah,
dude, he was
I thought
great.
so too. That's what I was saying to Stacy in the first two episodes. I was like, him and Stephen Graham are fucking crushing.
And the cop that checked in the kid
Yes,
too was
that
great.
guy's been in stuff. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell what.
Yeah, it's like you don't know who to give an award for acting. The little cop guy was great. The little dad guy. They're also little and ripped.
Yeah, dude, they are little. They're little guys.
Dude, the cop, the black guy
was-
cop that arrested him is jacked.
Yes, and
He's-
tiny. But then there was also that guy that Stacy was like, I think he's a little
Oh,
person.
he is. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He was. Yeah, dude. What gave it away?
Well, no, but I didn't know because Stephen Graham is so tiny that I'm like, well, maybe they're all just. They're all just. The guy that was gonna be his appropriate adult, but then he picked his dad.
Yeah.
That guy, and he's like tiny. He was like 5'1", probably.
No, he was smarter than that.
Really?
He's smarter than the kid.
Yeah, but I thought the kid might just be a little tall for
No, the
being
kid
a
was
kid.
like 13. I don't know. If he was a little tall, he was 5'2". Because Stephen Graham next to the kid looked like a kid.
Yeah.
The other guy looked like an old kid because he was like little. I mean, I'm not saying anything we don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, these people exist, Blake.
Okay,
I mean, fuck, man. You know, don't set a trap for me.
I'm not setting a
You know,
trap.
these little motherfuckers need jobs too. No, that guy
set a
was
trap for yourself.
that guy was great too, man. I mean, fuck. I mean, what do you want? And what gave him away that he was a little person? When he came on the screen, he's like,
Do you want me to be a
where you like, oh yeah, yeah, dude, it was a little person, and congratulations, and we see you and we revere you. And I liked the little guy in there the best. How about that, Blake? You want that?
No, I didn't. I
Fucking
didn't think he
ableist
was.
piece of shit.
I didn't think he was little. You're trying to set a trap
Actually,
for me.
what is it if you can't be? I mean, I guess you can be racist towards a little person if they're a
White
different race.
supremacist.
White supremacist. Ooh, the name of this episode. No, it can't be. It'll get 12 views. People be like, "Why didn't that episode come out?" And it's like, well, I named it something fucked up.
The 100th episode.
This is the 100th episode. We didn't do anything good. We're just running around like a couple of fucking jerks. And actually, I got bad energy, man. And actually, I want this whole episode deleted because of the thing I just said. because I did the voice. But whatever. No, I don't know, dude. You know, you know.
Voice was white supremacist.
Yeah, I know. And okay, let me get a good. I mean, it's been a while. You know, it's 100th episode. I might as well fucking apologize. Let me tell you something.
Oh, you apologize to me first, correct?
I absolutely would not.
Oh,
let me
he owes
apologize.
me an apology on air. Actually,
I won't do
let
that.
me bring this up, and this is for the
No,
100th
hold on.
episode.
I got to do my apology to the little people community.
Okay.
That was, you know, I know. And listen, this, I'm not saying this because of height. I'm saying this because it's a turn of phrase. I didn't mean to punch down. Okay. No, this is an apology. I just said I didn't mean it like that. You're setting traps for me.
You set a trap for yourself.
Oh wow, the teeth are dull. I want to say I'm sorry to little people. I've grown up. I'm a shrimp myself. You know. I mean. Hold on. Dear little people,
You're a jumbo shrimp.
I'm a jumbo shrimp. Okay, and just because you guys are regular shrimp that get caught in Bubba Gump's net, let me tell you something. That doesn't mean we're not all little sea bugs floating around in this big blue marble together. I want to apologize to the little people community for doing the voice. It was just a joke.
We're all little in this big world.
Okay, so never mind. So I take my apology back. No, actually, I want to say is the little people, you bring me a lot of...
And he would like to marry one of you.
That says Yerwai. I think that's God's name. But listen, I want to say sorry to little people if you were offended by me saying that. I didn't mean to offend. I actually don't look at you as any different. I've
Are you going to say you have a little person friend?
I have no.
I actually have a little person.
I actually
in my
have.
world.
You know what I actually think? I think I have a little person's mentality. Honestly,
Why?
And, well, you know,
Because you can't reach the top shelf.
because I can't reach the top shelf, and you know, I can't.
Everything's against you.
Everybody's against me. I'm always getting knocked by people's knees in the side of my head, and I just want to say to little people, I'm sorry to the voice, but you know, it's a comedy podcast. What do you want me to do if you hate it? I mean, you know, I guess get on one of those block shoes to turn the radio off in your car. What? Do I gotta apologize for that? It's a joke. It's a comedy podcast. I mean, I fucking love these motherfuckers. You know, these guys. They're important. You know.
What are they important to?
Important to life, man. They spice up life. You ever see one?
Yeah, of course.
I like it, dude. You see a little person in...
I'm calling it.
No, I like it. Like the act of seeing a little person.
experience.
The experience is the it, not the person, Blake. These are people here I'm talking about. I like seeing a little person, you know, in
Fall.
this... No. No. That isn't funny.
There's white boy summer, and there's short person fall.
Oh, white boy summer, little person fall.
Short king fall.
Short king fall. I was just described as a short king today. Now, listen, I know I don't have the thing that makes a little person a little person. I know that.
Dwarfism.
I'm not. I don't have dwarfism.
You
I
don't
don't
have
think.
magic.
I know some people that look like they got like a touch of dwarfism. You know, a lot of Gen Z girls have like dwarf body. You know.
Yeah. Yes.
Gray, and then there's a touch of dwarfism.
Yeah, Grateful Dead, Grateful Dead, and okay, and then but no, I love a short king or a short queen, and sorry if you took offense to it, but I was just kidding around on the podcast with my friend. You'll cut all that out.
Sure.
I mean, he won't.
He will.
100th episode, it'll just look like shit.
What did I need him to apologize to me for?
Yeah.
To me
True.
for.
So, okay.
I am John to me
a
for.
couple weeks ago on the podcast, I said that I thought technology and the internet was bad for society and it was bad for our brains. And then I read a study recently that said 2 weeks without internet reversed a decade of cognitive aging. So they did an experiment, University of Texas.
University of what?
Texas.
Texas.
They did it and whatever, and basically they were like,
did
"Hey,
it
once
and
you fucking turn off the internet, you become happier, you become less angry, you become less stressed, you feel more in tune with the world, you feel less disconnected from society."
Let me ask you, where did you learn about this? Where did you see this study?
On the internet. And,
Stupid motherfucker.
And can I tell you though? Can I tell you
You
something?
didn't send me a written page.
Can I tell you something? I'm sad about it.
Fuck. Well, that's right then.
Yeah.
Well,
But I sent it to him and I said, you owe me an apology and I'll take it on air. And then he sent me an outdated.
no, not outdated. It's from 2020.
Yeah, it's from 2020. So, I mean, 5 years with all science, more research comes and then you have, more
His
knowledge.
is from Texas. Mine is from fucking Harvard. And it
Yeah,
says
and that was
social
in
media use
2020
can
when
be
everybody-
positive for mental health and well-being
Hey,
at
that motherfucker.
Harvard.
What happened in 2020?
Nothing.
Everyone was locked inside. So, yeah, the only way to connect was...
On the internet, so it's good for them.
Yeah, in 2020.
So, but how can
in 2025,
how can
it's
Harvard,
not
our
good.
greatest minds, say that
It's not
during
good
the
for you
most,
anymore.
most
It's not good for you anymore.
during the scariest
It's
time?
not good for you anymore. It's not good for you anymore.
You better watch it. If I'm doing a bad voice, you can't also. This
I'm not
podcast will
doing
be
a bad
ripped
voice.
off
I'm
the
doing
internet.
the voice of a Texan of a Texan scientist.
Yeah, what Texan? Beyonce? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
And there's
world.
nothing wrong with that.
There's something wrong with it when you do it. With your beard, you need to shave your beard and you need to chill out.
I'm gonna
This-
shave. I'm gonna shave this weekend.
Are you? Mm-hmm. You're gonna shave it all the way down?
No, not all the way down. I'm too fat for that.
Cool.
I'm too fat for it. I mean, dude. It's gonna take away all the 60 pounds that I lost.
No, it won't.
You guys will be like, "Oh my god, it all went to his chins."
No, it won't. Your face has gotten thinner.
Yes, my face has gotten thinner, but not thin enough.
Okay, Kate Beckinsale.
The point is you owe an apology to me, and I'll
For
take it
what?
on air because you were like, "No, that's good for you," and it's not.
So what is this? Just Randy's big apology?
Yes, that's what this should be, and it's what it should be called.
Okay, name of this episode. All right, dude. Hey, Blake. I'm sorry that you.
No, because you're starting out with like, "I'm sorry that you did this." It's gonna be like a very
right.
accusatory
No, you're
kind
right.
of thing.
No,
So
you're right.
you're just gonna try to dig at me in the apology instead of giving me a real apology. So thank you so much. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. And, hey, you're welcome. And here I go. Blake, I'm sorry that I don't understand what you want an apology for. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not avoiding.
Maybe
I'm
if you were on
sorry
the
that
internet.
I'm sorry that I said that the internet was a good, sweet place where you could have your mental health fixed with a stroke of a key. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You can
that-
also have your mental health ruined by the stroke of a
That's
key.
true. Weak people, that happens to them all the time. And I want to say, I'm sorry that I didn't realize that my best friend in this world could look at his phone and go, and need to Google something from Texas for
I
science.
didn't Google it. It was put in front of me.
Oh, it was put in front of you?
Yeah.
By what? Your own fingers? Stupid.
Instagram.
Okay, so I'm sorry that you found out that Texas scientists found out the internet's bad. And it's like while you're googling it, why don't you find out about you know what? Why don't you find out what nightly ice cream can do to the human body?
Yeah, I did.
Because you're a study within
that.
itself.
I did that. I did that study.
And what'd you find?
I found that it absolutely. I became a balloon.
All right. Well, I'm sorry.
The human skin is maybe one of the stretchiest things alive.
I don't want a Code Red Mountain Dew or a Baja Blast. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry that I just said I like the internet and I have fun on it, and you fervently disagreed in such a way that you had to call your boy out
I
and
didn't
ask for
call
an
my boy out.
apology.
I got this.
You know what you
study.
treat me like? You treat me like the little people community.
How? Because I'm looking down on you.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, man. And once again, I want to say I'm sorry to the little people too for doing the voice. But that's it. That's about it. I'm not going to apologize for anything else unless you got something.
Well, guys, it's the 100th episode. Are there any fun memories you guys have made through the process?
A ton of misses.
Is somebody shaving only their butthole?
Could be something like that.
Dude, let me think here. A lot of good memories. I've always had fun on this podcast, and this podcast is also the only podcast I've ever been irate on. I've learned to love a miss from my boys. I really think that this is what this podcast has taught me. That you can become friends with a guy you don't respect, and you can, and he still can't take a joke 100 episodes later. And
What do you mean? I take jokes all the time. The whole podcast has been us, you calling me fat and me calling you a racist pedophile.
Yeah, that's true, and mine somehow is worse. Let me tell you this. I'll tell you this. Something I learned from the podcast, that if two men stop eating nightly ice cream, they drop a significant amount of weight, and their quality of life just skyrockets. I've also learned to become friends with a guy that I genuinely think is one of the grossest pieces of shit I've ever met in my life. And now he's someone I revere as a brother and I regard as a true friend. And I'm going to be so sad in 2 episodes when you move and this podcast ends. And I think we should end it at 100. Just let everybody off. Just let everybody off. You know, give everybody 100 episodes and just be a Patreon-only podcast after this. Give everybody 100 episodes for free to watch. I mean, this is a real question I want to ask you guys. How long do you have to do a podcast? Why is there no seasons? Why can't we gear up? Why can't we take a break and gear up for the next 100? Why can't we take a 7-year break and gear up for the next 100?
Because it won't be good. Nobody will care anymore.
We'll keep putting
nobody cares now, I guess.
Nobody cares now. And nobody's going to care later.
Then what's the point of the break?
The point of the break is to live a life, you know? I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want to buy a house. I want to buy a new car, a Bentley. I want to go to my kids' first soccer games, and then we'll start it up.
Yeah, but you can't. Oh, you can't do a podcast because you have to go to your kids' soccer games that don't exist. You can't pump.
Dude, the hour and a half we spend together is stopping me from pumping a kid and doing this thing.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You go home and dump anyways. You dump your delicious bag inside, and what's stopping that is, probably some form of birth control.
Yeah, you're right.
This podcast isn't birth control. It's only
bullshit. Nobody who listens to this podcast is getting any pussy.
That's not true. That's not true. There's some true pussy getters that listen to this.
Yep. Okay. No, what I'm saying is, can we do this? Can we talk about this on air? This is the 100th episode. This is a big deal. Well, Gub owes us 4. By himself.
This is my 96th.
Yeah, this is your 96th. So maybe at 105, we just chill take a break.
For what?
For mental health. For, okay, we don't have to take a break.
I mean, there's no point in taking a break.
Yeah, I guess not.
Other than just not wanting to do it.
Well, this is the thing. I love this podcast and I love doing this podcast. I just think about I'm so against the change that's gonna come.
Yeah. What is that? Yeah, of course. I mean, he's gonna be gone, and that will that too shall pass.
Excuse me, Gandalf?
That too shall pass.
I'll always be here, though.
No, you won't. You literally will not.
Be part of the podcast. As long as...
For a while.
Really?
Until we find a suitable replacement.
So you get sexually phased out. No, but yeah, you're right. But I mean, you will always be a...
But yeah, you're right.
No, dude, I don't want a new person. This is the dynamic I want. I don't. It's like when Larry David left Seinfeld. Not you, just I'm saying as an example. But like, it's like when Larry. He's a real genius. You're like a guy, a genius that like you like. Your genius is like the way a guy finds a diamond ring with a metal detector. It's like you just get lucky with your genius. You're scratching your head right now. You don't even know what I'm saying. But it's like
I know I don't like it.
I know, yeah. No, you're right in feeling that way, and I'll apologize to you off air. But no, I don't know, dude. It's like when somebody leaves, there becomes a C in the A. You know what I mean? Once you got all your
C in the A.
Yes.
No, once you're a knight and you got all your armor.
Once you got apple orchard.
Once you got a cobra in the apple orchard. Once you got your armor on and you're in battle, once you get a C in your A.
What is the C in the A? I don't understand
Now you're
it.
setting a trap, man.
I don't know what a C in the A is.
Once you get
I'm putting it together now. Oh, Linsanity.
doesn't mean that.
Our Linsanity run is over, is what you're saying.
No, it's just like it's
That was the ESPN headline.
Yeah,
it's like the sound.
That's a deep callback.
It sounds swords make. Oh yeah, Linsanity, dude. Yeah, it is our Linsanity, and it's just like I don't know. We're gonna get a new guy in here, and he goes like this a lot.
Yeah, he tries to be hot behind the camera, and it's like you don't even have to try.
Yeah,
Don't wink at me.
he's doing it. He's there. He goes, not trying again, mewing. Some people are resting bitch face. He has resting mew face.
Like the Pokemon.
It's good. Yeah, it's not a Pokemon, Blake. But I don't want this. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to go. I want you to break up with your girlfriend, and I want that to please happen soon tonight in front of me. I'm gonna need you to do it over FaceTime to show us.
Actually, yeah, for the 100th episode, I think that would actually be the best thing you could do.
Call your girl and break up with her.
Call your girl, break up with her, tell her I'm not moving to Chicago. I can't.
Say, if you want this dick, you move to me. That never works with
Maybe
girls.
eventually, we'll find our way back here and we'll keep it going because it kept going because we have Mewtwo behind the ones and twos and I edited remotely and the plan worked.
Mewtwo. I mean, don't invoke his name with your ramblings.
It's Aldi Robert Pattinson, but it's just not going to be the same. You going to leave the camera for us?
I think he's got a great setup.
Yeah, but you're going to leave the tripod.
You can have the tripod.
Really? No, we don't want it. It's yours. It was a gift.
Yeah, it was a gift
Thank you.
that you
You're
paid
welcome.
for.
That you paid a third of. Well, Beans, it was nice meeting you. And
Yeah, when is your goodbye episode?
In I guess 4 episodes.
that soon?
But
Son,
We need
I'll be
to.
here monthly.
We need.
We can tap
Shh.
back in.
Shh.
And I'll record.
We
Shut the fuck
we
up.
need to start training your replacement, and we need to make that part of the podcast.
Oh my gosh.
So we can get him in for the next one.
We need to get him in. We need to have him shadowing you.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
also going to
true.
look like when you're gone, your shadow is here.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, fudge. Well, got any shows coming up? Nice. Have you seen the trailer for the Paul Thomas Anderson movie?
No,
Great.
I don't really like. I don't know if I. Well, maybe I'm thinking of Wes Anderson.
Final Destination? Did he do that one?
Yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson directed the new. Paul Thomas Anderson directed the new.
Bloodlines.
What?
Final Destination Bloodlines. It's where they go to the family history.
Oh, and why they're getting finally destined. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. We all reach our final destination one day. So
What is this?
you tap the heredity on that, no matter what. Everybody's gonna do. Go ahead, B.
I don't like Wes Anderson.
I love Wes Anderson. Color blocking, sharp, artistic ways. You don't like it because it's been it was a visionary style that a lot of people jocked little certain nuancy things from him, and now it's everywhere. And it's like, yeah, of course you don't like it because people have stolen little bits of his soul. Go ahead.
This is actually something I was going to bring up. It's actually a little related. I think that
Bloodlines.
The resurgence of Creed, like Creed deserves the hate that Nickelback gets.
What do you mean?
Creed is a bad band, and they're only getting a resurgence because of all the fucking the Barstool bros are like, they're Christian and we're Christian. You know what I mean?
Really?
I don't think they're Christian, are they? Creed?
Yeah, they're like desperately Christian.
They said in an interview I listened to on Christianity.com that they were never expressly Christian.
Are you kidding?
Onto the lyrics.
No.
Like
You mean the guy Scott Stapp who said, "Oh yeah, I'm writing." Yeah, the band itself was like, "What the fuck, dude? You're writing all these Jesus songs?" And they were like, "We signed up to be in a rock and roll band." And he was like, "Oh no, sorry."
And he's like, "Don't you guys like living in your mansions?"
Yeah, I mean that motherfucker they're a Christian rock band. I mean that's
Scott Stapp is a Christian.
Yeah, but they're a Christian rock band because of the lyrics.
No, because he.
Okay.
It's
Jesus
up to,
fuck.
They partake in worldly activity. The rest of the band, so you can't call them a Christian band if they're not.
Scott Stapp is a Christian in a band.
Okay, well, fine.
They have a Christian frontman.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They're Christian.
Yeah, Scott Stapp is. The rest of them aren't. It's like saying Oasis is Catholic.
Yeah, but Oasis doesn't write fucking songs about every song is not about fucking God.
Champagne Supernova, that's about the wine at the wedding, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you're right, champagne.
Don't Look Back in Anger is about not sinning.
It's about Judas. God, you're dumb.
That's a good theory.
I'm just saying, I think, Creed, either way, no matter what, Creed sucks. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's just it's a new bullshit thing that we're supposed to engage in because it's Gen Z guys zapping millennials, and as soon as we say something, like a millennial says something like, I actually unironically like that band who's famous, nobody thinks it's cool anymore, and it doesn't matter. It's the same thing they did with it's the same thing they did with Guy Fieri 10 years ago when there was he's so cool. I mean, my neighbors across the street for 4 years when I moved into my apartment had a Flavortown flag because it was like ironic to think he was cool. It's like they like all that stupid kitschy bullshit like Jackson Galaxy and Guy Fieri, any kind of character thing. In 10 fucking years, you know who they're gonna like? They're gonna love like like Action Bronson or something. You know what I mean? They're gonna look back on a thing and be like, remember that kind of guy that wore a hoodie and had hand tattoos and was a chef? You know what I mean? It's like there's all these. It's a trope, and it's everybody reverts back to a thing they might not be very familiar with because they were too young, and it was like it was actually good. What?
Or not alive.
Or not alive. It's like when we listen to. It's like when I sit there and I absolutely rock out to the Beatles. That's what I'm absolutely rocking.
But the Beatles are like a good band.
Yeah. I mean, based on what?
Based on what? I mean, literally
the time. Yeah, for sure.
No, I mean they made it.
Bro, if the Beatles came out now, people would be like, man, turn this fucking shit off, dude.
Yeah, but they like kind of created the prototype for like the boy band, I would argue.
Yeah, but also, I mean, well, really, truly, they just jacked the Beach Boys. But I think, without Pet Sounds, the White Album doesn't happen.
The Beatles were out before Pet Sounds.
No, White Album, yeah, the Beatles were out, but I'm saying the change in their sound between being like bubblegum pop and fucking
dude, but that just
actual
went
music
with the time or whatever.
Yeah, but without Pet Sounds,
okay,
that does not happen. Pet Sounds changed music.
Yeah, and then the Beatles went to fucking India and smoked weed and did acid, and
then they were at the White Album
their
listening to
sound
Pet
changed
Sounds.
again.
No,
And then-
that's the change.
Yeah,
that was the change.
But
was,
then how about before Rubber Soul and Revolver, and then the White
well,
Album?
Rubber Soul was a medium point between the two, but
Yeah.
it wasn't what it was.
It wasn't what it was. And another sentient point by God. I just don't think that the Beatles are like, if you put them up against, whatever now, people would be so psyched. And then like our age
now,
group.
I mean, what do you mean now? Yeah, of course.
mean now.
I don't know. If Elvis came out now, nobody would give a shit.
Right. Yeah.
Prince came out now, no one would give a shit.
That one I don't know.
It's 100% nobody
Nah,
would
because
care.
he's super experimental, and that sound actually lends itself to this time more than
really.
strumming guitars and talking about holding people's hands. It's like
But
Prince
nobody would. No one
talked
would
about
care.
having sex in space.
He's
and
just
shit.
They would be like, "Who's this Weekend ripoff?" That's what
No, he doesn't sound anything like the Weeknd.
Yeah, but
the
they
Weeknd
would
sounds like
look-
Michael Jackson, bro.
But I'm saying they would look at him and be like, "Look at this little Weekend motherfucker."
No, nobody would call him Weekend motherfucker. But what I'm saying is like
daytime motherfucker, weekday motherfucker.
weekday motforker. That's
This is-
okay. We
This
all
is this little weekday bitch.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's all cyclical for shit that sucks to say that it's cool. Ironically,
It just also feels like there's a big push of Christian bullshit, puritanical stuff happening as well in culture. So the Creed comeback makes sense.
Well, I think that's always there because people always, it's like, remember,
Music, Satanic Panic is coming back.
right? Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's
like remember back in the day, remember in the '60s? I just watched a Charles Manson documentary.
On Netflix?
Yeah,
Was it good?
It is good. It's great.
Even though we know so much about it, that's the only thing that's stopping me.
Yeah. No, I mean it's a lot of the conspiracy shit that we all heard of and know about has like people kind of being like, yeah. It's got like some, it's not like revelations, but it kind of is because you've never heard somebody speak so candidly about
Like MK Ultra shit?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's pretty wild, actually. There's like people just on there like, some guys are not really speculating. They're just like, no, they did that and he was here. And then when they started doing it here with this guy in San Francisco at this clinic, Charles Manson came every week and here are the fucking logs or whatever.
Damn.
And then, yeah, it's pretty wild. And so,
Man, they just fried that guy out.
yeah, they just fucked him up. They just crossed his wire. He was probably also a little fucked up.
Yeah, of course. He was mentally ill, and then they gave that guy 1 million tabs of government acid.
Yeah.
And then they were like, hey.
Well, they were trying to test him to brainwash or whatever.
Yeah, right.
And they think it fucking worked.
Of course.
But
he killed Sharon Tate.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
he
people
didn't. He
took-
wasn't even there. But yeah, it is like some weird fucking wild shit, and it's like that stuff always, it doesn't change, but it does change. It's like giving somebody acid or whatever in the 60s and the 70s to see if you can control them. I mean, they still do that shit. They
Now
still
what they do is they
Dude,
give us reels and TikToks.
Bro, every single person downtown today was dressed like Instagram.
Yeah.
Everybody was dressed like Instagram. Everybody had Instagram ad shoes on and patchwork pants and vintage Cincinnati Reds. First of all, dude, I was born in the 80s. I grew up in the 90s. Remember the 90s. Man, none of this shit existed that they're calling like vintage.
Yeah.
Like a patch that says Cincinnati Enquirer that's like purposely vintage looking. It's like, dude, bro, these aren't real. This isn't a real vintage thing. Vintage is the new cool thing that before it was raw denim and hipster shit and boots. Now it's like, let's wear like fucking dirty Air Force Ones and jeans from the 60s. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's all bullshit. It's all the government, and I trust it, and I will carry it on through the next 100 episodes. The government is good, and they have our best interests.
Even with the current administration. Pretty cool thing.
Well, they're not the ones running it.
Who's running the gov then?
I don't know. What could he want? What could he want? What could he be doing? Two of you guys. I mean, two people just stinking up the joint. No, I guess my bit of trusting the government kind of sucks now.
Yeah, it kind of got ruined.
Well, I guess it needs. Let's put certain things to bed in the 100th episode.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's put a couple things to bed going on the next 100.
Yeah.
We did. Our New Year's resolution was to stop setting traps for each other. We've done an okay job. We started setting traps for ourselves a little bit. Me. Let's do this. Let's put some things to bed, okay? For the next 100 episodes, I'm not going to trust the government.
I am going to.
Okay, and Blake's going to switch it up, and he's going to start being the government guy. For the next 100 episodes, we're going to go with Gub writing all the topics and me just being a reactionary force.
Oh, okay. So there's the first 100 episodes. I think you want to flip it. You bring the topics, and then I'm the reactionary force. Correct?
Last 96.
Okay. How about the next 100 episodes? Let's get a real sponsor for the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Okay.
American Water fucking abandoned us.
Yeah, well, that guy wants me to. Okay. Let's for the next 100 episodes. Let's try to. You pick one. I'm doing everything here. God, all the heavy lifting, dude. I'm like Atlas. Go ahead. What do you want to do for the next 100 episodes? You fucking piece of shit.
I don't know. I think
Sorry, I cussed.
It's okay. Well,
I wasn't apologizing to you. I was apologizing to Harrison.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry you cuss. I don't know. We stopped calling each other pedophiles. We stopped calling each other racist. How about we don't get each other sick?
That I can't promise.
Okay, you did just cough, so that's
concerning. I've been putting a bunch of drops of stuff in your water because I'm sick of that bottle. Oh, how about next 100 episodes you get a quiet bottle? Let's work on that. Yeah, let's make that the last time we hear that. I hate that. That's gonna make me quit the cast. Yes, I hate that thing. It's a bane of my existence.
Okay, what about we start being nice to Steven?
Are we mean to Steven?
Kinda.
Are we mean to you?
That's just what the listeners are saying. I think you guys.
The listeners say that?
Yeah, just like people around the scene, just make comments about my negative treatment. And like I said, I think it's fine.
Yeah, that we're mean to him. Like in a friendly way. In like a way that we're mean to each other.
I always thought this cast has grown into a more brotherly type thing.
That's what I am telling them, but they're like, no, they're being assholes.
Now name those people.
Gavin Ferkel.
Okay. He's red pilled, so.
He's red pilled. Max Jensen.
Gay.
Yeah.
Can't grow a beard. Who cares?
I was just being mean to people that we know.
Well, okay, and I want to thank.
Now all our ire is going to be at them.
Thank you.
I also for the. I thought you were going to kiss me. I also.
It is the 100th episode.
No. I also wait another 100. I got to warm up. I also want to thank everybody in the first 100 episodes who have joined the Patreon. I also want to
wish death
upon the people that have left the Patreon.
Yeah.
If you left the Patreon because of some sort of card thing where people said, we didn't know in the card, you got to get back in there and you just got to make up for the month you missed, and with a custom amount, and you can get in there for I want to say, except for the Canadian dominatrices we had. I mean, what the hell happened?
I don't know.
They were so on for us. Maybe it just dried up, maybe
they dried it up.
Maybe guys beans. Maybe guys in Canada just don't want to get their dicks and balls stomped anymore, and these women.
It's true. They're going to be our 51st state, and they're about to get.
Well, that's probably why. Because they're like, okay, enough with that stuff. We need to focus.
Focus on what? Stomping balls up there?
On the battle, dude. On what Mike Myers said.
Who said it?
He said, "Be prepared to elbows up." That means be ready to fight in hockey.
Nice, dude. Yeah, that's the guy I'm worried about. Fucking Austin Powers. I'll fucking bang on Austin Powers, dude.
Well, we're not gonna. You're gonna fight so we can. Are you okay? You're like a cat.
No, he's
You're gonna stop acting like a cat for the next 100 episodes.
It won't matter. He'll be eating trash in fucking Chicago.
Here's what I'm gonna do in the next 100 episodes. Was alive for these ones.
I'm gonna be dead for these ones.
Gonna be dead for the next.
Wait, why?
I don't know. Probably about 151. I'll be dead.
You think you're gonna die?
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna die.
Yeah. I mean, who says?
Me.
I could die at episode 1 or 2.
That's true. Please don't, because I
think it'd be really good for the podcast. Who is this motherfucker?
Who is this motherfucker?
Ooh.
Somebody got a DD.
Someone got Uber Eats.
Dude, Beans, your
Don't
door.
wave at me, you ponytail bitch.
Beans, your door. What is your problem? This man has to deliver DoorDash.
Was it Sam Alonso?
No.
No, it was an old man with a ponytail. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. Beans, your doors. I heard the bag crumbling outside. I mean, this house is like, you can hear the wind.
Because the bag is crumbling in his wallet.
Yeah, it's that. And in episode 1 of the show, there was a mishap and window kind of broke.
Oh shit, that was boring. Well, let me tell you something. Sorry, Beans, I didn't mean for that to be mean, but I'm not changing my behavior.
I don't mean to be mean, but that's all I can be.
And they blame it on Maryland. Let me tell you something. This is what I want, and this is what I need for the 100th episode, for the next 100 going forward.
Yes.
I need
Hugs.
you to join the Patreon. I need you. If you're watching right now and you're listening to this, listen to me. It's me, Daddy Boy from Ran So Far with Blake. I'm the very first part of that sentence, okay? And that's the title of the podcast. I need you to go to patreon.com. That's Patreon. Oh, big energy. That's patreon.com/Ran So Far with Blake 463, right? No, Ran So Far
463.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't strike Blake. Hi, everybody. Rand Barnacle from Ran So Far with Blake. I want you to join the Patreon. That's patreon.com/Ran So Far 463. You get in there, $3, $5, $10. You can join, and you get bonus episodes. You get live shows. You get travel vlogs. It's up in there. It's nice. Everybody likes it. The people that are in there, generally, we keep about the same amount. I mean, we're sick of it. We'd like the people to come up more. But beggars can't be choosers, and we're a couple of beggars, and we're a couple of people that love to laugh, and we love our lives, and here's to 100 more. Blake, you want to thank anybody?
I would like to thank all my haters and all the losers out there.
Wow.
That fucking support us.
Wow. And you know what? I would like to run down for the first 100 episodes. I would like to name in no particular order a couple of listeners I really appreciate. I really appreciated the Canadian dominatrices. Dick Stinkley, I appreciate. Saul, I appreciate.
Saul,
Alex, what that print do, I appreciate. I appreciate. B-Day. I appreciate.
The only time that motherfucker canceled on the Patreon was when he was in jail.
Yeah, that's right. That guy fucking.
That's the only reason you should ever leave the Patreon is if you are in jail and your card expires while you are in prison.
You know what I would say? Ask your people to put us on your books.
That's true.
And put the Patreon on your books, dude. And I want to. Who else do we got? Tyler Boydskin is really good. I want Poitson. I want to shout out. All the people that are in the Patreon that are fucking holding it down. I'm sure.
Daggum.
Well, daggum. I'm sure I've missed some people that are like Tank still in there. I mean, there are people that have been ride or die since the beginning of this thing. Chris Walker. I want to just shout everybody out. Go Bananas Comedy Club. Thanks for listening to this podcast. 100 episodes. There will probably be 100 more unless something happens where I'm just like, dude, I'm over it. But you know, that's always in life. You know, what if I just I'm done with it? You know, I mean, this thing could run its course really easy. I mean, you know, Blake doesn't bring any topics to the show, and I refuse. So, you know, I openly refuse.
Why shouldn't I do double the work? Because one person doesn't want to do
double
any.
the work. And what do you want to drop in the next 100?
You not bringing topics.
How about I want to drop the lead-in jokes? You don't need to do them anymore. You're done.
Okay, great.
No, you're unburdened. You should be unburdened.
Okay.
Yeah. And Beans, what do you want to drop? The whole thing?
No.
Hey, what do you want to start? Maybe editing the episodes?
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought I already did that.
I mean, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be, in this episode, there's going to be multiple people getting food and sandals. And
Sure, yeah. I mean, I fucking edit it every time.
Oh, God, he's doing the Irish thing. Well, Beans, anything you want for the 100 episodes coming up? Do you want to drop
You want me to
anything?
stop doing the jokes.
No, I think the jokes are good. I think more jokes. Let's bring back Sad Italian a little bit. Let's riff and also have some things in the can. Maybe some plans. Maybe try to lay out the tapestry of your heart in a more vulnerable manner.
Sure. And I agree.
Fully not listening. Fully wasn't listening.
Yeah. That sounds good.